but I am a big fan of the way these things look. No idea how they drive or what they feel like inside, but I've always thought these are pretty cool. Now, obviously, the AMG GT line, there are loads of different variants. It came in not as a replacement of the SLS, but kind of a follow-on of the same ethos, but it was less powerful, I believe, or maybe around the same power, but at least cheaper than the SLS when it came out, the original AMG GT. There was the GT, the GTS, the GTC, then there's the GTR, the GTR Pro, and now the Black Series. So the GTR Pro kind of between this and the Black Series, but overall it means you basically have a variant of this model for whatever you may desire. Now, this one, the GTR, I think is a really nice balance and an interesting price point these days. They have depreciated a little bit, which means that you can get them at some pretty interesting deals. So, really, really cool looking car. Obviously, twin turbocharged V8, which is mounted in the front, well, kind of like front mid-engine. So it's quite far back in the hood here, which is a massive hood. These have a really particular driving style. So you're sat on the rear wheel basically. So you're sat literally right there, right in front of the rear wheels. This one is finished in this really cool matte green, obviously with the logo as well on the side. And this car participated in the Talk Rally, which is my friend Misha's rally. I love the details, like the slightly tinted front lights. Looks really nice, and all the piano black finishes around the car. So compared to the AMG GT, the whole front grille has been changed, the front bumper, with aerodynamic details all over the place. So this car is really, really quick. When it did its first Nürburgring lap time, it really impressed a lot of people, and it's just a more track-focused, more powerful, and just kind of more extreme version of the AMG GT platform. So you've got new rims here, finished in matte black with the silver kind of pinstriping around there, and these really cool looking gold ceramic brakes, which are really, really nice. I believe standard as well on the AMG GTR. And the more you go around it, one of the easiest ways to tell this is an AMG GTR is through the wing back here. So the wing as well finished in piano black. You did have AMG GT, the edition 1s, which had a little wing, but mainly you can tell that it's a GTR through that rear wing. They made a convertible version of this as well, limited to 750 pieces worldwide. Units, pieces, whatever you want to call it. The rear is well known for this big center-mounted rear exhaust, which looks awesome, gives that V8 grumble, but actually there are two other little exhausts hidden away, see, in the corners under these little carbon fiber heat shields. So that's kind of cool. Once you see them, it's kind of hard to unsee them. Alcantara touches all around, so the steering wheel is finished in Alcantara. You've got the yellow pinstriping, and what I love the most about this is it's got these carbon bucket seats, which look really nice. Also, quite a lot of weight saving through these compared to the original, which are still buckets, but much more luxurious seats. And a roll cage as well. Really nice spec. You don't see that many with this. The Alcantara in the center of the seats with the leather going around the rest of it. A really nice interior on these. It's actually still got the protection, plastic protection right here. And this car must be pretty neat. It's a combination of a digital dash and obviously analog. So with the rev counter and your speedo being analog. And then, you know, the classic kind of Mercedes center console right here and screen. One thing which was introduced on the GTR is this traction control kind of turning knob, which you can go through here, and that will allow you to really vary between different levels of traction. Really nice if you're kind of getting to know the car, getting to experience it a bit more. You can really dial that to basically exactly what suits your driving style best. All of the center screen controls are controlled through here, and then this funky little gear selector. Obviously dual clutch gearbox on this, so no actual gear shifter. This is to control your volume, whether you go into manual or automatic, auto start stop, exhaust valve button, suspension, traction off, auto start stop, and these are your driving modes. Individual, comfort, sport, sports plus, and race. Individual being to your own setup, and the others are pretty self-explanatory. Before we go, I've got the key now right here, which also has a nice Alcantara finish. And you ready? Oh, it's got that V8 grumble. This is like a German muscle car. You hear the difference there if you open the valve. And then here, listen to that grumble through those exhausts and that secret little hidden one right there.